Greeting everyone and welcome to The World 24. I'm Anna Parker. As usual, we are covering the latest developments across the world. The devastating avalanche-triggered floods have left countless families struggling to cope with the aftermath of this tragedy in Nepal. In economic news, Fed Chair Kevin Warsh's remarks hint at a continuation of current policies as inflation concerns persist.
An avalanche-like glacier detachment triggered flash flood along the Nepal-China border has unfolded into a multi-day disaster, with Nepal's authorities reporting 538 deaths, 977 missing, and nearly 3,700 rescued. Rescue operations have mobilized thousands of personnel, including helicopters and ground teams, with Nepal's army and security services conducting evacuations and body recoveries. The event underlines cross-border coordination and the urgent need for integrated glacier lake outburst flood risk management, monitoring and evacuation planning across Nepal and China, with international support and ongoing resilience planning.
As communities unite in response to the severe flooding, recovery efforts are just beginning along the Nepal-China border. Shifting our focus, Fed Chair Kevin Warsh is set to address critical inflation concerns, impacting future monetary policy decisions.
Fed Chair Kevin Warsh delivers Jackson Hole remarks, signaling the Fed may keep policy restrictive if underlying inflation does not move toward 2% target, as near-term price pressures remain elevated. He described a quiet Fed that relies more on market signals and less on forward guidance at Jackson Hole. As a consequence, markets repriced risk, with near-term yields rising and rate path expectations shifting in response to his remarks. This shift toward a quieter Fed, reduced forward guidance, and reliance on market signals could shape how inflation fights unfold, while AI-enabled fintech and governance questions complicate monetary transmission and policy oversight.
As the Federal Reserve signals potential policy continuation amid inflation concerns, global markets brace for evolving economic influences. As tensions rise in the West Bank, the situation intensifies, affecting innocent lives caught in the escalating conflict.
Qusra village in the northern West Bank remains under siege as Palestinian families are besieged, utilities disrupted, and an outpost built at the frontage of the besieged homes, with settlers blocking access to 3 homes. Israeli security forces briefly deployed inside homes to protect residents, illustrating a security state dynamic and raising humanitarian concerns amid displacement warnings by the UN and rights groups. This escalation signals a broader pattern of settler violence tied to settlement expansion, with international bodies calling for accountability under international law and potential humanitarian consequences for West Bank communities.
As the situation in Qusra village intensifies, the mounting tensions reflect the ongoing struggle for stability in the region. Moving forward, we shift our focus to Imran Khan's recent court ruling and his health needs amid legal challenges.
Pakistan's Supreme Court ordered imprisoned former Prime Minister Imran Khan to be moved to Shifa International Hospital within 48 hours for a medical examination and treatment, with a medical board including an ophthalmologist and a cardiologist alongside Khan's personal physician. A medical board was established, records disclosed to Khan's family, weekly visits and bi-weekly calls permitted, signaling ongoing medical oversight in detention. Global observers and cricket figures urged access to treatment, illustrating international concern and framing detainee health rights within human rights and detention policy.
As the legal battles surrounding Imran Khan's health continue, attention shifts to the implications of his current treatment situation. Recent flooding in Nepal and Tibet underscores the urgent need for support for communities affected by environmental disasters.
A high-altitude glacier collapse along the Nepal-China border triggered a glacier-induced flood and rapid surge in downstream rivers, damaging villages in both Nepal and Tibet. Debris and meltwater formed an upstream barrier lake, raising the risk of renewed overflow and additional flooding further upstream. Cross-border infrastructure, including hydropower tunnels and key transport links, sustained cascading damage and heightened vulnerability along the Nepal-China corridor. This event highlights rising glacier-related hazards in the Himalayas due to warming and underscores the need for stronger early warning systems and cross-border monitoring to prevent or mitigate future floods.
This concludes our coverage for today. We thank you for being with us and following the latest development of our stories. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fishstock Network, and to follow us on X at Fishstock Media to join our community. From all of us at The World 24, thank you for being with us today, and we'll see you next time.